Hey guys, Scrollsman here, and I'm starting a series on how to install mods for games such as Skyrim, Oblivion, um, Fallout 3, and Fallout New Vegas. So, let's get started. Now, of course, most people have Nexus Mod Manager, which you should install. But first, let's go to this website. You would type in nexusmods.com, and that will bring you up to the main area, so it shows you each one of these. So for today, like if you were to click on that one, that would pop up for me. So this is what I have, but it would show you the main menu or the home page of this one. So after you do that, what I usually do when I want to look for a mod is I go to files and I go to browse files and I see the most downloaded one. But first, what you got to do first is download Nexus Mod Manager at all times. It doesn't matter. There's always the little like managers for the like Fallout Mod Manager for like certain mods need another like load order and everything like that. So you need to download another one like Fallout Mod Manager, and then there's Boss, and then there's Loot. But for now, you download that, you go through the installation, everything, and this should pop up. Now, I don't have any categories in mine because I didn't want to put any, because I like mine like easy access right then and there instead of having to like look through the each category trying to find the correct thing. Now, for this, I don't have any mods installed because I just recently reinstalled it after resetting, whatever you want to call it. Like I reset my computer basically. But I have everything that I had before, so that's good. But I don't have any of the mods. So let's say you wanted one of the most downloaded mods. It doesn't have to be endorsed or anything. You just want one of the most downloaded mods there ever was on the Fallout 3 Nexus. You'd go to Browse Files, then go to Most Downloaded, which is right down here, and it'll come up. So there's weapon mod kits, the NMC's texture packs, Fallout, and so on. What most people will always need, no matter what, is Archive and Validation and Validated, and Fallout Mod Manager. So first you'd download Fallout Mod Manager, which everyone would. So just wait for that download or load up in the first place. And once you do that, you get that down and you complete the installation, which is a pretty quick installation. And Nexus is known for not having viruses, so if you want to, you can create a desktop icon. I usually do, so I can put that in my modding section. So then once you open it up, it looks sort of like this. It only works for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. And since we're using Fallout 3 today, you can do that. And if you hit the Don't Ask Me Again thing, what is it? If you hit the Don't Ask Me Again thing, the checkbox off of it, you can still change back to Fallout New Vegas. There's a little setting thing. So you just go through that. And then there you go. It should be installed after that. And with the game settings, you change game, and it comes up with that. So most people have Archive and Validation validated, and I believe from my knowledge, most mods, I believe almost every mod has like a definite chance of using a script extender for the game. So you'd look up for the script extender, which is usually on a different website. So just type in Fallout 3 script extender. And it should be fose.silverlock.org is what you usually would go to. And then for the download, you go to the, I believe it's the second one, the latest loader. And that's basically it. But you have to put it in the directory in order for it to work. So to find your directory, I already have mine set there, so I can just show you from there. But you would go to computer, and once you're at computer, you'd go to your C drive, and then you go to program files 86, and then this is only for Steam users. And once you go to program files 86, you scroll down and you go to Steam. Then you go to Steam apps, common, and then since I don't really have that many games installed, you see all those. But I have like all my Skyrim mods right here. And so there's Skyrim, which you can see the directory has all this stuff downloaded and everything. And I did basically every single one of them through through the Nexus Mod Manager. What you would do next is you take the script extender and you would drag it into the main directory, not the data folder. That's basically what you would do. But, I believe most people download the beta and they open up the loader from there. Like that. So what you would do is you drag and drop all of the items in the beta version. Well, it just says beta, but it's not. It's the download right there. You drag and drop all of them into the main directory of Fallout 3. And then so I already had the thing in there. So now you have the script extender installed. So there's no need for the either of those anymore. But now that you have those installed, there you'll be able to download basically every single mod there is on the game, depending on the DLC that you have or not. So let me just find a quick mod really quick, and I'll be right back, and I'll show you how to install it manually and through Nexus Mod Manager. Alright, so now that we've found a mod, and the mod that I'm going to be doing today is the SVD Dragonov by Zeliady Lee. And a lot of people do download Nexus Mod Manager, and sometimes people, like, it connects to a different server than the one that's closest to you. Like that, it'll take a few seconds to load, so it'll be like that. And by the way, you have to have you have to have the account in order to download any of the main close. Mods, which isn't really that bad. You don't pay anything at all, which is really good considering all these people put all this effort into making these mods and not really expecting anything back. But now that I have this mod, what I usually do, I never really hit the download with like manager, but since I've done it just now, it's loading right now, so it should come up in this section right here once it's done downloading. And To basically fully install it, you would click on it after you have downloaded it onto the um, mod manager, and you would hit activate the selected mod, and then it installs it. And some mods, they have like a specific mod manager thing where you have to like put it in there, and it goes through each of it. Like if you were on Skyrim and you were doing I believe it's the SMIM mod, you'd have to like go through individual like things and like tweak it however you want it to be, depending on your operating system or such. So now the two manual ways that I am used to doing is that you just like find the server close to you. I always pick Salt Lake 19 because Salt Lake is like the closest to Georgia right there. Um, there's like patches and everything too, depending on what like if you want to like update it or not, basically. But they should download. For some reason, it's not downloading for me. I'll be right back when it does. Alright, so once the you have it downloaded with WinRAR, you would extract the file, and what I usually do is, well, for this specific way to manually install it, I would do something like that. But there's also you can also move it over there, or not like that. Let me show you. I'm just gonna pop that in the modding one. So let's say you wanted to go through the mod manager stuff, like this mod specifically had a thing, and for some reason, like people have had problems with this before, to where the it wouldn't let you log in to your account on Nexus through the Nexus Mod Manager, so it wouldn't let you download directly from the website. So you'd have to manually download the WinRAR file and drag it into the thing, and it begins to download it like it has just now. So if and then you would like activate it exactly how it was. And then if you want to, you can just get rid of that. And yes, and I'm just gonna get rid of this for the sake of the other mod I have, or the other way I'm gonna show you how to do it. So the final way you would do it is you go to your Fallout 3 directory. Oh, and if you see GOTY, that's Game of the Year. But you'd go to your Fallout 3 directory, you'd open up data, and then after hitting extract here, or extract like extract files, or extract this in general, it doesn't really matter which way you do it. Make sure to read the README before you ever install them manually like this, because you don't want to accidentally like delete something, such as like if you were to delete the Fallout meshes, your game would just like crash like it was CTD, and you don't want that, because that's not really good for the game in general, and you, because you won't be able to play it anymore. But what you do is you drag and drop the meshes files, sound file, texture file, whatever file is in there except the README, because the README is just gonna take up space. But you drag and drop that into the data folder, not into any other folder except like in the directory, and then in the data folder, and then it would be installed right there. So now that I have that installed, by refreshing this, it should come up now. And if you see something like caliber, and if it would be like .fallout3.fallout3.esm is okay. But if you don't have something in here, like any in the load order, like any plugins that says .caliber.esm, then that means if you were to do the specific plugin like this one that says ZL hyphen SVD hyphen caliber. That would be basically like the caliber part is part of another mod that someone has integrated into it, basically. So you would have to download that mod too. And what else is there? For downloading save game characters and everything like that, because a lot of people do enjoy like playing other people's characters. You would basically go and like find whatever one you want, and you would basically go to your documents, my games, and then you would go to wherever like it is. So it would be like Fallout 3, and then you go in there and it should be saves. And since I haven't really played Fallout 3 yet at the moment, I don't have any saves, but you download them and it gives you a file that has like amount of slaves. Like if you wanted to download, let's say this guy, you would basically go to you would download it, whatever you want to do, and it'll still be in the WinRAR file, but you have to like extract it still. And sometimes they have ESMs and ESPs and everything like that. Like like this guy has specific race installed, like a race mod with the save game, so you would install that in there, but this would be one of the saves. Like if they would say like save whatever the name of it is, you would drag that into the saves area while you would move these into the directory. So basically you would do that, and these are the basics of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas modding. It's a bit different with Skyrim because there's a lot more mods and a lot more like integrated items with it, so it'll be a bit difficult to get a hold of, but I will make more videos discussing specific mods, like specifically how to install like certain mods. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you later.